Hi, I'm Neil Hybrids. I'm Secretary of the Friends of the Yarrowee River. I'm President of Friends of Black Hill Reserve. I moved to Ballarat 7 or 8 years ago and just love the place. There's just so many things to get involved in, and yeah, clearly I've got involved in a couple of them and they really matter. The upcoming elections, I think one of the major issues needs to be rebuilding council's capability to manage its environmental assets. I understand the City of Ballarat lost its environmental management team, and I'm sorry to say that how that's worked out in practice is that nobody is really on top of the whole thing. And we can see it right up and down the river. It's covered in weeds, it's full of litter, there are problems with erosion, there are problems with it drying up in the summer. I think we've reached a real turning point. I think that there are a lot of things out there that are happening right now. We're seeing lots more community groups forming. We're seeing people getting out there and doing things, cleaning up rubbish, planting trees, planting understory. We're seeing a new master plan for the Yarrowee. Yes, it's flawed, but there's enough in there for people who care about the environment to work with. What I'd be looking for from council after the next elections is for them to tap into that growing momentum, to collaborate with the community groups that are wanting to repair and restore and expand council's environmental assets. And to do that, I think council is going to need people within council dedicated to environmental management. We had that prior to 2003. We need it again. And I'm not talking about the people who do the mowing and do the weed removal or whatever. All that's happening. What we don't have is somebody whose job it is to coordinate all that, to link it into council's environmental goals, to build and develop in council's environmental goals, to look at the ways in which that interacts with the planning process, with all of the other things that council does, and most importantly, to chase state funding that would enable us to properly rebuild Ballarat's biodiversity.